Hello, you fellow YouTubers. It's Zachary again. Here's my truck. I'm gonna be showing you how to replace a drive line. Here's my drive line. You will need, out of the default tools that they give you, the big one and the medium-sized one. And then you also need a leverage tool, or your drive line, of course, and you can also use that as a leverage tool. Okay? And here's my truck. You see I got new wheels. They're Proline trenchers with beadlock inside. Let's get that off. And I'm gonna put the camera up here so you can see. There. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is try to keep these back a little bit. You're gonna remove this bolt right there. That bolt right. You could remove this one. It doesn't really matter. And if mine's missing, but you're going to remove that bolt right there. And then you turn it over, and you remove this bolt right there, and that bolt right there. So I'll get started on that. And you might want to use your leverage tool, or a drive line, either way. Could be a ratchet or socket or something, to unscrew this. Make sure you have enough room for it. Makes it a lot easier. Make sure you don't lose the screws too. Don't lose the screws. And like I said, there would be one right there, and then on the other side there's two more right there. I'll get started on that. You just hang tight. Unless you're doing this with me, so you can get started too, I guess. The ones on the bottom, I think, for me, are really easy to take off. Okay, then we're done with the big one. The big screw. I mean, and like I said, if you're gonna take that off, you're gonna need the medium-sized one. So, and then you're just gonna wiggle it out. Yeah, that's it. Just take it off. That's the rear end. Don't need that. Just put it someplace where you can access it, and then take the slipper clutch out. Make sure the drive line's off this part, because it makes it easier. And then just tilt it back, and the drive line comes right out. There it is. Put the drive line over here, out of your way. Put the new drive line in. Just put it in that little hole right there. Just put it in. Put the slipper clutch in. Make sure it lines up. Get the rear end, put it on. It's pretty easy, just you gotta make sure this part is underneath that part right there. There's a little flap right there, you gotta make sure it's on that, or else it doesn't really work. Just make sure it's like so. And then you can just move the back tires. It helps it get it locked into place. And then, once it's locked in, just start screwing in the bolts again. You're going to need the big Allen wrench for this. So, and maybe a leverage tool. It depends on how tightly you want the bolts on the back. I'm going to say it now. comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. Not making you do it if you need to, if you want to. Anyway, whatever. Okay, put the last bolt in now. Oh, and the reason I'm doing this video is because I bent my driveline last week at the track, so I just thought I'd share a how-to video. Didn't mean to do that, but I'll dig it out later. Okay, and that's how you replace a driveline on a Traxxas 4x4, on a Traxxas /4x4. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.